The role of our soul. Once upon a time, there was an emperor named Eric who had 4 wives. Eric adored his fourth wife, Leora, above all others. She was beautiful, and whenever Eric met with other kings, he proudly introduced her as his queen. Eric's third wife, Selene, came from a wealthy family and was instrumental in managing all the kingdom's financial matters. Naturally, Eric liked her a lot, as she brought him prosperity. His second wife, Mira, was full of joy and compassion, and her friendship with the king was deep and sincere. Mira always brought happiness into Eric's life, and they shared a close bond. However, Eric's first wife, Alara, was not like the others. She was steadfast and reliable, always helping the king stay strong and guiding him through every hardship. Despite her support, Eric rarely acknowledged her value or showed her much care. As the years passed, Eric, like everyone else, began to feel the weight of time. He grew older and weaker, and one day, he fell gravely ill. Despite all his efforts to recover, he knew his end was near. His wives also understood that the king's days were numbered. Facing his mortality, Eric thought long and hard about his life. He decided to call Leora, his beloved fourth wife, and said to her, "Eric, you have played such an important role in my life, Leora. I loved you more than anyone, and I took great care of you. I wish for you to accompany me on my journey even after my death. Leora, in this life, I was your wife, but when you die, I will not be coming with you." Hearing these words, Eric's heart shattered. He turned to Selene, his third wife, hoping she would agree to join him. "Eric, Selene, you've helped me manage my kingdom's wealth, and I've always valued you greatly. Will you be a part of my life after death?" "Selene, even though you cherished me and my value, I cannot follow you after your death." Disappointed, Eric felt a glimmer of hope from Mira, his second wife. "Eric, Mira, you've always brought joy into my life, even in the toughest moments. I'd be so happy if you could join me after death." "Mira, I can't come with you, Eric. I still have my own life to live, and you aren't the only important thing to me." Eric was devastated. His heart sank into sorrow as he realized that the 3 wives he had loved and dedicated his life to would not stay with him in death. He didn't even consider asking Alara, his first wife, as he had neglected her for so long. But to his surprise, Alara came to him willingly and said, "Alara, I will go with you, even after death. I've been with you throughout your life, and I will stay by your side in the afterlife." Tears flowed from Eric's eyes as he finally understood the true worth of his first wife. He had neglected her, yet she was the one who would accompany him through death. In that moment, Eric realized his mistake, but it was too late to change the past. He would end his life in regret, knowing he had misunderstood what truly mattered. In this story, Eric represents every man. His fourth wife, Leora, symbolizes physical beauty, which fades and cannot follow us beyond life. His third wife, Selene, stands for wealth, which is of no use after death. His second wife, Mira, represents family and friends, who can only accompany us for part of our journey.